Another segment of Yakkin with YaJagoff, you know, based on the blog, based on the podcast, whatever. Anyways, we are here at Consol Energy Center for Monster Jam, and we're going to get a chance to go meet some drivers. So, like, I don't know, let's go get dirty. All right, another Yakkin with YaJagoff. Look where we are here inside Consol Energy Center at the Monster Jam in front of Gravedigger and Pablo Huffaker. Huffaker. I just messed it up already. You're not going to hit me, are you? You're not going to run me over?
I'll run your car over, but we'll be good.
My car's not worth it anyways. Well, welcome to Pittsburgh. You said this is not your first trip to Pittsburgh.
No, not at all. I've been coming here for many years, back when it used to be Mellon Arena.
Yeah.
And, man, what a beautiful place you guys have here now, though. Yeah. This is like my third time here in this building. I love it.
It's crazy to walk in here and knowing that I come to hockey games. I've actually skated on the ice here, and there's no ice. There's just this tons and tons of dirt. How many tons of dirt are there?
I'm not really sure how many yards of dirt there is, but it's probably about 100+ truckloads that come in to make this to make up our event floor.
Now, you shattered my dreams a little bit in that, you know, I always thought there was only one Lassie. And here we are in front of Gravedigger, probably the most famous, I would say, the most commonly known, I'd say, monster truck in the general world. And there are more than one Gravedigger trucks, right?
Well, no doubt about that. You know, with the demand for the Gravedigger trucks over the years, our team's grown now to 9 trucks. So we have 9 drivers and 9 trucks traveling all over the United States, all over the world for that matter.
Is there anything we're working on this particular day? Anything we have to fix or?
We'll just do some tuning and just get it ready for tonight's event. The trucks come into the event mechanically sound, ready to go. But hey, if we do need you to hold a flashlight, I know you're up to the challenge.
There you go. And don't yell at me. One time I thought my grandfather had his head underneath the hood, and I thought it was funny to beat the horn, and he didn't like that very much.
No, I bet not.
All right, so just some quick statistics, you know, because I'm a gearhead. How many gallons of oil go in this thing, or quarts of oil? I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, quarts of oil, 12 quarts in the motor, you know, and then every gearbox on it takes a gallon or 2. So, yeah, quite a bit of oil in a truck.
Wow. How many miles per gallon if I took this out on the highway?
Well, we don't measure it in miles per gallon. It's gallons per mile. You know, these blown alcohol motors run through a lot of fuel. In about 5 minutes, I'll burn 7 gallons of methanol.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you at this particular
moment? Man, I've had some pretty crazy wrecks, you know, from on big speedways to cartwheeling down the front straightaway, leaving my flag hanging on the front fence and things like that. So, did run over a car one time, and a guy comes screaming out of the stands. It was his vehicle that had been impounded, and it was on the floor. So, end of story for that car.
Is that right?
You know, it's safe in there. We build the trucks not for when we're going to roll, but for the fact that we are going to roll. And so I feel pretty confident in my equipment, and I just go for the ride.
We are inside Gravedigger, and hands 10 and 2, I assume. No, what? I don't know even. It doesn't even look familiar in here at all.
No, actually, you know, I drive this my Gravedigger truck with one hand on the steering wheel and one hand on the rear steering. But you know, it's a typical steering wheel.
Okay.
But over here on the right side of me, where my shifter is,
I got it.
I got a rear steering switch. So when I hit that rear steering switch, don't fall out. My back tire's turned, and I lost the camera guy on that one. But yeah, so that's one main difference from your daily driver.
Yeah.
But you know, we've got a full cage in here. This thing's probably about 20 points of support. I got a full containment seat. This thing's custom built for me. It wraps around my legs, my ribs, my shoulders, and around my helmet. Of course, I wear a fire retardant helmet, the Hans device to help, you know, support my head. And just I got all my typical gauges over here, you know, the main important ones: oil pressure, temperature, voltage, and you know, everything's manually operated. It's not like your modern car here.
And are you talking to people somewhere?
I am. I have a 2-way radio, so I plug my helmet in over here, and I have a switch here for push to talk to the ground crew. Got fresh air coming into my helmet in case I got to sit here for too long. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I always tell people my office is the coolest office in town.
I would have to say that. This would be the... You don't have email in here, though.
No. I haven't got that figured into it yet, but we're working on it.
Well, listen, I know you have a lot of things to do, and you said you had to do some work on the truck, and quite honestly, you know I said I don't really know a lot, but I'd like to learn. I'd like to learn something, you know?
Well, you know, you said you used to help your grandfather.
Yes, sir.
Yep, good deal. So, what are you gonna help me with?
All right, check it out. Look, I got my new flashlight app.
You Jagoff.
All right, turns out I'm only qualified to drive a Power Wheels, so we're gonna get out of here. Make sure you follow YaJagoff on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and the blog, of course, YaJagoff.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh boy.